Okay, so we talked about NOI, how to calculate the correct net operating income. So now let's get a little bit more deeper. Let's say you're looking at a property that's the purchase price is $1 million, and you identified your NOI to be $56,000, including management reserve and everything else that we discussed on our last post. So how do you determine that if this is a good deal for you? So there are a few things. Number one is what is typically known as cap rate, right? So it's basically meaning what is your capitalization rate if you are buying this property at $1 million at $56,000 of net operating income. So the way to find it is take NOI of $56,000 divided by $1 million times 100. You will get 5.6 cap. So this is something you know, what it means is that if you pay $1 million and if you receive $56,000 of annual income, your return is going to be 5.6%. So that's your return, that's your annualized return. Now, is this a true indicator of your return? Not necessarily, because even if you're buying this property cash, and we're assuming that you're buying it as cash for now, we'll get to the leverage later. So let's say you take $1 million, there's a closing cost, right? Even if you're buying it cash, let's say your closing cost is another $50,000. So now you take $50K at closing. Now, let's say after you buy the property, there are some year one, there are some sort of fixing, whether something that needs to be done. Every property will have something that needs to be done within that year. So let's call that another $50,000, right? So your total cash going into this property for you to buy it at 1.1. So now we're gonna look at what we call CAC. What it means is that cash on cash return. So if you are receiving 56,000 clean cash, and if you put in $1.1 million, now you will do 56,000 divided by 1 million times 100, and you'll get a return somewhere a little bit close to 5%, 5%, which is going to be 5.09%. So in truth, your actual return on the cash is not 5.6, it's 5.09, right? So these are the two things, cap rate and cash on cash. This also is known as return on investment, so your ROI. So if you are investing in 1.1 million and if you are getting 56,000, then your return is 5.09 for year one, right? Now, how do you calculate based off of loan? We'll talk about next.